Hello guys, how are you? I hope you're fine and you might be doing very good. Welcome to the channel VIBGYOR of Talents, and today I am back with an amazing video to help you out. Okay, so in today's video we are gonna look at the chapter Why Do We Fall Ill? So it's the chapter 13 of class 9 NCERT of CBSE. And it's a part 3. I'm great that we are doing the third part of Why Do We Fall Ill chapter from this biology chapter of class 9. So these were the previous videos of VIBGYOR of Talents. So it was Why Do We Fall Ill, the first part. The second part also. I recommend you to watch these videos first and then continue to watch this video. If you have watched it, very great. But if you hadn't watched it, I recommend you to watch them before, as this is the continuation of these videos and of this chapter. So you might not understand everything very well without seeing these videos. So now you might be worrying that how to even see these videos. So don't at all get worried. The link is in the description. Watch the video right now. So till the previous videos, we were looking at the meaning, or the basic meaning of what is health. So if you guys remember, health is physically fit, mentally fit, as well as socially fit. And we also answered many questions like, is health dependent on personal and social issues, or the factors that determine better health, and what do you mean by disease? So in today's video, let's begin to look at another interesting topic, but a little tricky topic also for you. Okay then, let's get started with today's videos and let's rock this topic at all. So what is this topic? This topic is, how is being disease free different from being healthy? So you might be thinking that disease free and healthy are both similar. You might be using these words interchangeably also, but they can't be used interchangeably and they're different. We can't say they're totally different, but there are differences in them. We cannot use them interchangeably. So let's see it step by step, and we are going to look at it in a tabular format. So just draw a table together with me so that it will be very easy for you. So just try to draw a box like this, as you can see here. Just 4 columns like this, and divide your notebook. And if you don't have it, just go and get it for just a second, and then just draw it like this. And on the first one, on the left hand side, let's write it as healthy, and on the right hand side, let's write it as disease free. Okay, so we are going to make the differences out from both of these, between healthy and disease free. It would be very conceptual and it would just stick into your mind if you write with me along this video. And if you guys know, we remember it more for longer time if you do it in such manner. So I'm just picking out this manner. So let's start doing that. So let's pick out points in each of them and just write. So there are 3 basic main differences between healthy and disease free. So being healthy is not the same as disease free, as I've said you. Okay, so let's look at the first point that we have under healthy. The first point comes as, it is healthy means it is a state of physically, mentally, as well as socially well-being. So as I have said you that health includes physical fitness, mental fitness, as well as social fit. We saw that we could not achieve health solely on our own. Every organism in the world depends upon another in the environment for the better health. And we also saw pretty many things about health, and we brought out this definition of that. Health is nothing but it is a state of physically, mentally, and social well-being. So we are defining health in such a way. So how can we differentiate it from being disease-free? So this is the main concept, right? So we are trying to differentiate them. Let's see, how is disease-free different from healthy? So we can say disease-free as, it is a state of absence from the disease. So we cannot say we are particularly healthy. We are absent from diseases. But healthy means that our entire body is totally good. We are not having any diseases as well as being good. Disease free just means that we are just neutral person. We are not healthy as well as we are not diseased. I hope you are getting the difference between them. You are able to understand it. Healthy means a positive side. So just remember a number line as such over here. And actually, disease free means being at 0. Whereas healthy means being at +5 or +10. And diseased we can take it as -5 or -10. Just it's an example so that you will remember it in a good way. So this is the basic main difference of healthy and disease free that we wrote in the statement wise, the number line thingy, and then we got it as like this. So remember that disease free is neutral and healthy is perfectly positive or good. Healthy. Okay, so let's move on and let's look at the next one that we can write under healthy. So next we can write it under healthy as it refers to the individual physical and social environment. So both of the points are similar. The above point also is actually similar to this, but there is a difference for sure. Actually, healthy in before point we saw that it was state of physically, mental and social well-being, but here healthy it refers to means it pulls back and it takes us to something which is not just individual but also physical and social environment too. And if we look under the disease side, it refers only to the individual, so means ourselves, whereas healthy refers to that everyone. So if you are good, if your physical health is good, you might not say that you are perfectly healthy. Your surrounding should also be good and you should also be mentally good. Means if you are sad, you are not healthy, and the people around you, the social beings around you, if they are not good, you are not healthy. But whereas if we look at disease, if you are good, then you are disease free. Means if there is just physical health, then you are good. But actually what we defined as healthy, we define health as being mentally, physically and socially fit. So it combines all of them. Whereas if you look at disease, as you have seen here, it refers just to the individual, just to the individual. It just refers to you. Just the main difference in this point that we got it is that in disease free, just you, whereas in healthy, entire the people around you also. Let's move on to the next point that we have under healthy. The next point that we'll be having under the healthy is that the individual has good health. So what do you mean by good health? So we have good health. We have been saying it so long from the beginning of the chapter. Physically fit, mentally fit and socially fit. I'm getting tired of these words. So but they're very important to say. Okay. So actually the individual has good health. As I have said you, the number line thingy, so it's in the positive side. So it's just very good. But whereas if you look at the disease free, if we move on and we look at disease free, we say that the individual may have good health or poor health. It's just mediocre, it's just presence in 0, as I have said you. He may have poor health also as well as good health. There is no proper definition. It's just a vague answer. Okay. So healthy is just more particular way of this thingy. It would be very useful to say healthy rather than disease free. The individual should have good health. The individual is perfectly having good health. Then healthy. So he's in, as I said you, the number line, he's in +5 or 10. Whereas in disease free, he's at 0. We cannot say he is perfectly not in minus, but he is in just +1 or +2. So he's not perfectly healthy. Says something wrong with his body. So this is the main difference between healthy and disease free. So if we sum it up all together, the first point that we got it as healthy, we can say that it is a state of physical, mental and social well-being. In disease free, we make it as it is a state of absence from disease. And the next point came out to be under healthy is that it refers to the individual, physical and social environment, whereas in disease free, it refers only to the individual. And then the third and last point comes out to be that under healthy, the individual has good health, whereas under disease free, the individual may have good health or also may have poor health. We are not sure what's going to happen. So this table is very important for you to learn, and it is one of the major questions that comes in our exams very frequently in class 9 examinations. So I hope that's enough for today, guys, and you might be a little tired with this chapter. Why do we fall ill? But I will be back with another extraordinary video. The next video of VIBGYOR of talents would be just special from anything else. I'm gonna make everything very interesting for you so that you just get attracted to it, and you'll be feeling all the chapters not as burden, but you'll just enjoy them. You'll dive into the fun of the chapters and get a lot of it, and you'll just enjoy the chapters thoroughly. Before you would just study for the sake of marks, but now you'd be very interested by listening to all the video of VIBGYOR of talent. So stay tuned to VIBGYOR of talents, and thanks a lot, guys, for supporting me throughout this journey. And if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and it would be very helpful for me to get a lot more such videos for you. Thank you.